Hi everyone, Shell here, Shells Nails. What do I have today? I have a package and it is lots and lots and lots and lots of Born Pretty goodies. Look at all these! Lots of goodies, lots of goodies. So I ordered a set. That was a freebie, which is a colour nail gel CG090. So that was a freebie. And I got this free little, the more you spend, the more freebies you get, basically. So that's like a hollow foil. Cool. So I'll have a little play with that. And I got a couple of palettes, which we'll have a look at in a minute. And then obviously we've got this set. So we've got a black and a white in the set, two pinks, a red and a dark sort of chocolatey red. So I'll tell you what, I'll get all the packaging off and I shall be back. Right, there we go, got them all there. Now, I've left this one in the box just so I can show you the box. One thing I will say about Born Pretty, for how far they travel, the packaging is always spot on. They've always got shrink wrap on them, or that thick sort of white padded wrap. I think I've only once out of all the years that I've been ordering from Born Pretty had anything broken, and I mean once. And I messaged them and they sent us a £10 voucher. So they didn't send us the cost of the actual item, they sent us a £10 voucher. So, you know, I absolutely love Born Pretty, and I don't just love Born Pretty because they send us stuff for nothing. That's not what it's about. I love Born Pretty because they're quality products. They're always innovative is the word I'm trying to say, which I struggle to say. Innovative. They're always bringing, you know, they're always on the front line of bringing new things out. That's what I love about them. And I've also discovered, I'll tell you what, I'll grab one out and draw just to show you. Where are you? There we are. Go on. Right, I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, they're always bringing new stuff out, and I absolutely love Born Pretty anyway. So I use Born Pretty on my nails all the time. Right, these are all TPO HEMA-free, TPO free. I'm sure they are. Might not be HEMA. I can't remember. But anyway, there's the ingredients. You can check for yourself. Even if someone tells you on here, on the internet, that something is one thing or another, you should always make sure that you do your own research. Make sure you check the ingredients, because you don't want to just take any, you know, any random person's, you know. Always do your own research. It's got the directions on, it's got the address on, it's the shelf life is 3 years. And this one is the pure black out of the set. So this was one of the sets. There's a few different ones you can buy, so be careful, because some of them have the odd thing that's the same. Like these two are in the red set, if you see what I mean. This one is in the pink set, you know, that sort of thing. But I got this one with the black and white in because you can never have enough black and white. And the Born Pretty's black and white is exceptional, which you'll see in a minute when I swatch them. So, like I say, this was a little freebie, so we'll swatch him as well. These are what I was going to show you. Now, I used to buy pad paints. This is the pad paints. This is how they used to come in a little tub like this, and I used to scoop a little bit out, and I used to use the sponge or whatever to do ombres with pad paints. Now, the fantastic thing about the pad paints was, because they're no longer available in these pots, is they're tack free. So if you wanted to use any of the colours in the set to do some nail art with, they're tack free. Excellent. This is what we like. So I'm wondering if they've just put these into these pots, because there's loads of different colours in these. So you've got, this set is sort of a nudie set, so we've got black and white and some nice nudes there. So we're gonna have a little tester with those and see if they're tack free. And that is the other set, and I think it's not quite the same, but there's a blue in there. So, but there's a nice nice range there. There's also like a neon-y, I would quite like them. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at those and we'll see if those are going to dry tack free. So what I'll use is, let me just get me a little, so I've got these little palettes you can get off. They're not paper, they're like plasticky, so you can doodle on them. So we'll doodle on those. Let me just take this cover off, if I can see where to get it off. No. Just get in there with that. That's it. And you could leave that on if you want, but I'm not going to. Oh. Right, so let me just knock everything over. Right, so we'll get a little dibby dabber. And we'll just put a little dibby dab. Let's have a look. Just thin that out a little bit. And let's try this pink. It's a nice little pinky colour there. And we'll just, don't want it too thick. Right, we'll just let that sit for a second. And then we'll give it a zap and we'll see, because I was thinking these would be great for doing little flowers and things on top of a nail, you know, that's what I was thinking. So I think they'd be good, so we'll give that a little zap. So we'll give it 60 seconds. It doesn't come with any like ingredients, but everything's on the website, so you can find all those details on the website. And I might as well get this off here now. And then we will swatch all the colours. Come on. That's it. There we go. Get rid of that. I mean, to be fair, you could probably swatch them in there, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Anyway. Right. So let me get some swatch sticks, which I do have ready. Get a drink of my coffee. Lovely. I came in here nice and early because the waterboard's been working outside the back of the house, and I filmed a video and I literally just pressed record and they arrived early, crack of dawn, and started digging the road up again. So yep, oh fantastic. Right, so they have dried without a tacky layer. Okay, no tacky layer whatsoever. Fantastic. Which means, which is the one that's got the black and white in, so the black and the white you could use as art gel as well. Yeah, so pat paints, so that's what they've done with them. They've put them in these. I mean, that's much better, isn't it? You've got all those colours, but there's loads of different ones of these. But we will swatcheroo them. I need to find a... What do I need to find? I need to find... my gel brush. That'll do. That'll do, shmoo. Chuck them down there. We'll give this a clean, and then we'll get cracking. Right, we'll do these ones first. I love these new bottles. And if you can't put them on your shelf that way, you can put them that way and just put a little like nail pop on there, couldn't you? But this black is fantastic. So watch. Look at that. Make sure you don't put it on too thick, because it will wrinkle in the lamp. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Excellent black. Really, really excellent. Same with the white. Absolutely fantastic white. I love it. can buy all these separately if you don't want to buy a set, if you've already got certain colours. You can buy them separate. That's way too much polish because it's super pigmented and it will wrinkle. So brush on, brush off, wipe on, wipe off. If you know, you know. There you go. That's your white. Excellent for Frenches, 1 quart Frenches. Who wants to do 2 quart Frenches? Not me, that's for sure. Then we've got this beautiful, this is the these are all SJ0, this is 03. So this is lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. It's just the most beautiful. Oh, it's got a dodgy, we've got a dodgy hair. Where are you? Let me get some polish off these and see if it's going to sit nice or if I'm going to have to snip it. Yeah, we'll have to snip this one. So I'll just show you. Where's my bloody tweezers gone? Do you know that Casper's back? Right, they'll be staring us right in the face. Yeah, they are. Right there. Wasn't Casper. So I'm just going to brush it through to see if it's going to sit. Yep, looks like it's going to sit nice. That's champion. So we don't need to do anything with it. But if you're going to remove a bent hair, just snip it. Don't pull it out, because obviously if you pull it out, these are glued in here. You can disturb the glue, so it's best just to snip it off. But it looks like that's going to be absolutely fine. But that's what I would do if it was. Looks like it might be going to work its ticket. Let me have a look. Sometimes they just need to be pushed around a little bit. There, look, see? So he's not going to sit nice. There's a couple of them there. So I'll just get me little cutters and I will just go down as far as I dare and snip. That is the best way to sort your brush hairs out, okay, rather than pull them out. I used to pull them out before I knew any better. That is a lovely nail bed colour. I will get loads of use out of that. So that's a nice background colour, isn't it? You can, sorry, I've got a really dry, because I'm filming early in the morning and I've not long had my medication. It literally dries my throat out, so I cannot speak sometimes. So apologies. Right. Then we've got this chocolatey brown. I was hoping this would be like a reddishy brown, but it's not. It's a proper chocolate brown, which, meh. I mean, everybody needs it, but nobody really wants it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is a nice Cadbury's chocolate brown. As I said, I was hoping for a reddish brown, but it's not. Right, this pink should be a bit brighter. Oh, it's a little bit brighter, but it's still a lovely. I love these sort of colours because you get so much use out of them. You know, this is perfect nail bed for a French. Well, that's just my opinion. You can use whatever colour you want as a background for a French, but that, I didn't paint that very well, did I? Wipe on, wipe off, wipe on, wipe off. There we go. So I would use that as a nail bed for a French. That would be lovely. Perfect colour for that. And then this one will obviously be my favourite because nearly couldn't open it. Because this is red. And this is just like a true red. That in your collection you need this. You need a red, don't you? So you need a pale pink For your backgrounds, for your nail beds, you need a red, because you need a red. Simple as. So don't need a reason, you just need a red. You heard it here first. Look at that. Look at the coverage. I mean, what's not to like about Born Pretty? Nothing. There's nothing to not like about Born Pretty, let me tell you. Right, I will do a second coat of them, and then I'll come back and we'll swatch these. Oh, I haven't done this one. That's why I've still got a swatch stick left. Right, let's do this one. I don't know if this is, I don't think it's a cat eye, I think it's just a gel polish. But this is the kind of chocolatey, sort of reddish, oh it is jelly. Oh, right, it's a very dark jelly, it's lovely. It's like a purpley raspberry jelly. That's beautiful. That's lovely. For free. Freebies! Who doesn't love a freebie? Right, we'll give them a zap. Second coat, then we'll come back and we'll do them. Right, so I'm going to do these slightly differently. I'm just going to put a little swipe on here. I won't, will I do the white and black? Do the white and the black as well. I wasn't going to, but this brush needs some snipping. Needs a snippery snip, snip, snip. So there's your white. I get some gloves on because I need to wipe the polish off these. 1 second. There we go. That's the white. Very creamy, lovely. You can get some, do some lovely ombres with these. Quite like the look of that one actually for an ombre. Very pretty. Gorgeous. So pleased with these. I mean, there's always offers on. I think there's 25% off at the minute. I mean, if you use my code SHELLZ10, obviously it's only 10%, but it would override by the... You can still use my link, but it would override. It would still give you the 20% off, but it would give me a thumbs up sort of thing, because I'll get an email to say you've used my link, and the more you use the link, then the higher my discount code will get for you. So yeah, and that is lovely. Where am I at? Oh god, that one, this one. Right, I need to clean that a bit more. I need to clean you a bit more. And get this sort of dark nude. I mean, they're very, very pigmented. Definitely use all these for nail art. And then we've got the obligatory brown that everybody loves. It's not quite as brown as it should be because it's got a bit of the other colour in it. Just squeeze that out of there. And then the black. Very pigmented. But as I say, these are perfect for doing nail art with. Look at that. So that's all your colours there. Some great colours. Just give that a zap, and then we'll do the other set. Get that off there. These are Born Pretty as well, they're lovely. And they do come with lids as well. I do love, this is palette number 4. I do love brushes with lids, much prefer them with lids. Where's me? Up here. Good clean. There we go. That's better. Swatchy stick. Right. So again, we'll just do it along here like we did with this one. So first of all, we've got the yellow. These will be perfect for doing flowers on top of the nail. Absolutely perfect, these. Let's get this clean. Do the next colour. Lovely colours. Take a rusty brown, that one. Rusty red, like a brick red, I would say. That sort of rusty. I need the neon ones in my life. I might have to order them. It's a lovely baby blue. Gorgeous. And we've got this sort of a lavendery colour, I would say. I just thought these would be perfect colours for spring. You can see those, couldn't you, as flowers. Maybe it's not the rusty brick red one, but you know, you can do the insides of the flowers with that, couldn't you? Little dots to make it look like the insides. Then we've got this one. I don't know if this is a chocolatey red, maybe. No, it's just chocolate. Very nice though. These are highly pigmented. These. And then we've got this gorgeous pink. Look at that. We'll be able to compare them as well with the other set and see if we've got any crossovers. I don't think there is, but and then you've got this sort of pale, I would say it's like an orangey pink, a corally pink maybe. Nice though. Isn't that lovely? Get you cleaned off there. And then this one should be a red. Here we go. And honestly, these are so easy to ombre with. So easy. You could definitely do a red ombre with that. Lovely. We'll get that zapped and then we'll have a look at them all together. Right, I'll put some top coat on those and I'll be back. Here we are. That is all the colours there. I mean, that's the freebie there, so that's the set. It's a good basic set, that. And that's the freebie, which is like a jelly. You can see through that there. Like a raspberry. Oh, made a mess of my bottle. Oh, just made it worse. Right, try that again, Michelle. There you go. And that's the freebie. And then these, didn't need to top coat them because they dried without the tacky layer. Nothing at all, no tacky layer. So that's your first set. And that is your second set, which I'm showing you them back to front on, really. Not that it matters, but yeah, that way. So yeah, so but I've got those because I thought I'd use the nudes a lot, and I got that one because I thought I would use these, the red. Definitely going to do an ombre red, or I'm going to attempt to do my ombre red. I've done it before, but the pat paints are so easy. But I would recommend you get one of those little dibby dabbas with the little square sponges. They're fantastic. They're really, really good. And it means you're not getting your fingers anywhere near the polishers, but those are there. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. In fact, I'm not going to bother putting them in the picture because I think it looks pretty like that. Don't forget to watch adverts. It really helps. The more you watch adverts, the more chances of me getting paid. I've only been paid once since I hit 1,000, just in case you're interested. So I'm not earning a fortune, that's for sure. But yeah, if you watch adverts, it does help. And give it a thumbs up. Share, hype, all those lovely things. Whatever you feel your little heart desires, that would be smashing. Thank you very much. And I'll see you, lovely lot, in the next one. Bye-bye.